their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. All right then.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Put down, and we once again have peace.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What can I get for you, ma'am?
News from the other parts of Skyrim?
Farewell.
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm. They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then. Here's my stuff.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
As much as can be expected, yes.
Splendid. Call if you have need.
What can I get for you? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display here in this room.
I don't see that disgusting drunk over there. A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or
I know
not.
just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
To maintain
News or
relationships.
gossip?
By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party.
Equal of Yorlin Greymane. It's not really
Until
a fair
next
comparison, if you
time.
ask me. After all, Yorlin works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, servant girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that serving girl? Mm-hmm. I hear elf women are insatiable.
Splendid. Call if you have need of me.
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honest, there are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since I've had any news.
The
from
hospitality of the
Skyrim.
Thalmor
What
Embassy
have you
is
heard?
at your service.
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim...
One of my
is out
main
to prove that
duties
his
is to
evil
foster a
or
better
bring-
understanding between the
It's not
Aldmeri
really a
Dominion
fair
and the people of
comparison, if you ask me.
Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down and we once again have
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion.
figure out how many dragons
The
there
worship
are
of
in
the
Skyrim.
false god
They seem to
Talos
think it's at least a
contributed to the
dozen.
unfortunate
Ah,
friction
sure,
that led to the
naturally.
Great War.
They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can save us
I
from the
trust
dragon.
that this is just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
What can I get for you, man? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Is my staff seeing to your needs?
I have no complaints.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
What can I get for you?
I heard Ellenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later.
See that
Wait.
disgusting drunk over there?
Well, I did
A high-ranking
see something
official in the
interesting
East
not
Empire
long ago.
Company,
There
believe
were
it or not.
several Khajiit
Until
camped
next.
outside
Yes,
the
what do you
walls
need?
of White
Here you go, ma'am. Is there anything else I can get for you?
the whole of Sky- peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons
I
on the
hope you're
loose and a
enjoying
war
yourself.
going on.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Do enjoy yourself.
There are words spoken
Are you
and words
enjoying the
unspoken.
Very
Beware
much
these,
so, and thank you for asking.
For they are adept in both
Splendid.
languages.
Call if you have need of me.
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm is little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live there.
There are words spoken and words
Well, I hear that
unspoken.
Ulfric Storm could
Beware
be
these,
slain while defending
Thalmor,
Windhelm
for they are
against
adept in
dragons.
both
It sounds
languages.
too good to be true. I'll wager
May
it was
wisdom
Ulfric
light-
himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
I hope you're enjoying your... I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. All right, then.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
I heard Ellen say
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
best firebrand wine.
What can I get for you? Of course.
Said it better
I'll be
myself.
waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Some news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship.
With bitter green sauce that we had at the last party.
Of course! I would do anything for you, my one and truest friend. What do you need from me?
I'm not sure that it's
Is that all?
Lately, it seems
My
like every
friend,
blacksmith in
you've
Skyrim
come to
is
the
out to
right
produce
person.
equal
You could
or
say that
grain.
causing a scene is
It's not really a fair
stand back
comparison, if you
and
ask me.
behold my handiwork.
After all, your lineage's the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
To Ellen Wynn, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlord.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. Lock the door behind you. Don't. Screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Good luck.
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? That's the best you could do! You wish to defeat me? Impossible! Lord Beast, both your life and lands are now... should have come here. Do your work! You are but a dog!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just... There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already? What? Who? What? Yeah, come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. If you like, but we need to find a way to unlock that trapdoor.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
Never should have come
Dead.
here.
You're dead.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? What do you want then? What? Who? Yeah. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Take care with those flames.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. Do you need something?
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the...
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get going, then.
Looking to hire a boat?
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's name.
If you're looking for passage to Solstein, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you? Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstein. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Look, I'm sorry about your troubles, but I've got... Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you, but we leave immediately. Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone. I'm not sure what. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's rep. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain. Giollan.
Captain Gallen does
is starting to wonder what happened.
I'm just a ship's name.
Remember, we are delayed.
That they have forgotten. You there?
That you, my...
That seems inadvisable. Oh, fascinating. By touching the stone,
You appear to have fallen under whatever influence is affecting what brings you to Raven Rock. Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center. If I were you, I'd look there. Building something, clearly, and yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish.
When the world shall listen.
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on, and I would be unable to see how this all turns out. When the city of Vivek was destroyed, it took decades for us to... We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again.
That world will cease to be.
Are we done?
Here in his shrine. How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our